G'day folks, it's Jim Langlands here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for the 21st of May. Unlike the equity markets on Friday, the euro actually managed to gain a little bit of its lost ground. It got down to 126.40 but bounced to finish to around 127.70. Short covering and stop losses really drove it a little bit higher. And it closed just shy of its highs for 127.90, and it's opened up pretty much there this morning. The Aussie and the Kiwi, they both had a tough session. They really were not able to bounce very far from their lows on Friday, and they're trading around 98.30 and 75.70 respectively this morning. It's a fairly quiet start once again. The Aussie and the Kiwi, they both come down quite a long way now, really, and in the short term, it looks to me as though we might see a little bit of consolidation, but the future movement still looks probably more so to the downside. If we get back above 99 cents today, we might see a bit of a push hard to 99.40, but right now that doesn't look on the cards. The yen was the big winner on Friday. That dropped down to 79, where it ran into buys. Really safe haven buying is propelling the yen along. The MOF and the BOJ won't particularly like it, and they've already stated that they're watching the markets fairly closely, so further yen strength might slow up a little bit there. So the week started fairly quietly following the G8 meeting. The general consensus there was a move to back a stimulus-led package to dig Europe out of its hole. And that's isolating Angela Merkel's austerity plan a little bit, so we'll have to wait and see what the outcome of that's going to be. Greece and Spain remain the points of focus, of course, and ahead of the Greek election on June 17th, it's hard to see much recovery in sentiment there, and given that the election could go either way, depending on which opinion poll you look at, I think the market's probably going to remain pretty choppy. Elsewhere, there's been a fair bit of action on the crosses over the last week or two. Sterling and the yen have been the standout centres of attraction there. Sterling Aussie and Sterling Kiwi have both had very good runs, and it looks to me as though there could be further gains for sterling in the weeks ahead, but right now I think we might need to have a bit of a breather so that they can consolidate, and we might see a little bit of a correction lower. Elsewhere, what else is there? Not an awful lot today. There's a fair bit of economic data out later in the week, but there's not an awful lot today until the US existing home sales later in the session. So that's really about it. So if you want a more comprehensive outlook on the markets, though, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au. The other thing is the disclaimer as usual. All outlooks here are a personal view only, not to be used as trading advice. So really, apart from that's about it for today. So have a very good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.